Now look at how the speed of the rocket changes over time. This graph will show you how its speed changes with time. The x-axis, the horizontal line, represents time, and the y-axis represents speed.
So, time that way, speed that way.
Right, so at the start, time 0, the rocket isn't moving, so the speed is 0.
3, 2, 1, blast off.
When the thrusters produce force, the rocket takes off and accelerates, getting faster and faster.
Is that why the line is going up like that?
Yes, a steep line like this means that there's a lot of acceleration. But as time goes on, this line begins to level off.
So the rocket isn't accelerating as much as it was before?
Correct. It's still getting faster, but it's just not speeding up as much as it was before.
And now it's stopped accelerating and just drifting around in space.
Right, and when the rocket's drifting around in space, it's moving at a steady speed.
Which means?
That its speed doesn't change. It will remain constant, which means that the line will be...
straight?
Absolutely. We can also use this process for something that is falling down. Take this parachutist, for example.
Hello.
Here she is about to jump. Now she's not moving up or down, so we know that her up and down forces are balanced. Time 0, downward speed 0.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Then she jumps, so gravity starts to pull her down.
And she speeds up. Accelerates.
Right. Now at the beginning, she's moving quite slowly, which means that the air resistance she encounters is quite small.
Air resistance?
Upward force.
Oh, okay.
As the downward force is larger than the upward force, then she keeps on getting faster.
With you so far?
But the faster she gets, the more air resistance or upward force she will encounter.
So she slows down?
Not quite, because as long as the downward force is larger than the upward force, then she will continue to accelerate, just not as fast as before. But eventually, the upward force will get just as big as the downward force, and the forces will balance. So what do you think will happen to her then?
Well, she can't just stop in midair.
True.
So let me think about this. She's got two forces working on her.
That's right. Gravity and air resistance. They're equal or balanced.
So the speed of the parachutist doesn't change?
Correct. The speed is the fastest that the parachutist can go. It's called terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity?
That's it. Everything that moves has a top speed, or terminal velocity, that is created when the force trying to slow it down becomes equal to the force trying to speed it up.
You know what?
What?
All this learning has got my brain up to terminal velocity. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to bail out. Geronimo!